Hello ENV 118. I am Joshua Maloney, the supplemental instructor for Professor Etter's Intro to Environmental Science. This week, I will be going over the Safe Water Drinking Lab. We will be making some observations and comparisons between the waters of different safe sources. Again, safe sources. So put the toilet water back. As normal, we can start with our lab manual. The highlighted areas serve as Professor Etter speaking directly to us. Notice that being further along in the semester, we have less highlighted areas than we did in the beginning. This means we are able to modify or control more of the experiment. We will need to fill in more areas of the objective. So let's try to add some information about what our experiment is trying to demonstrate. The objective will be on what direction your experiment goes. So what types of water are you going to be testing? Bottled water? Regular tap water that was heated in a water heater? Any other safe drinking sources you know of? Do you have access to a water filter? When filled out, the table that is already in the lab manual can move from the procedure to the results. Write in any materials that you used. This might include whatever container you use to collect your water samples. And now we can go collect our water samples. Test your water samples. Make any visual observations, and then annotate them. Visually, my hot water on the left looks a little cloudy here. The cloudiness goes away, but a residue on dishes can indicate hard water. In scientific terms, water hardness is generally the amount of dissolved calcium and magnesium in water. But in layman's terms, you may notice water hardness when your hands still feel slimy after washing with soap and water, or when your drinking glasses at home become less than crystal clear. Back at the lab manual, let's fill out the reasons to test. We can use the chart below, but remember that we do not drink any unsafe water, especially from the toilet. If you have access to a water filter, you can obtain a sample from that. Taste every water sample and try to think of an adjective to describe the taste of the water. Moldy or musty, bleach, bitter or medicinal, metallic, rotten eggs, sulfur, salty, sweet. Expand your results by testing if different containers affect the taste and appearance of water. Add tap water to a plastic bottle, close it, let it sit for a few minutes, and then test it. You can do the same with other water containers. Have your conclusion match and answer your hypothesis. So again, I recommend having a hypothesis that is either very easy to prove or disprove. In your conclusion, you can consider what water treatment options may be available or applicable, if any. We are very fortunate to have consistent and reliable direct access to clean and safe water. Looking at water, you may think that it's the most simple thing around. Pure water is practically colorless, odorless, and tasteless. But it's not at all simple and plain, and it's vital for all life on Earth. We can learn about the properties of the most fundamental substance on Earth. Thanks for sticking around until the end. Reach out to me, the tutoring center, for any help. Also remember that Professor Etter is available and accessible. Good luck, and don't drink your toilet water.